there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So the first official reveal, first look, first piece of marketing, whichever kind of phrase or term you want to use, for Millie Alcock's Supergirl movie has now been released online from James Gunn, the CEO of DC Studios himself. I am so excited for this, guys. I can't wait to see what they do with this movie. I mean, based on the Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow Supergirl comic book run. So if it's going to be tying into that story, I think we're going to be in for a pretty crazy movie here when it comes to Supergirl. But what we're going to do, we're going to jump into this article, have a bit of a read about information regarding the movie, then we'll go straight over to X, check out this brand new release of this image coming from the production of Supergirl, and we'll check out some of the comments that people are saying about this release of this new image on X as well. Because I'm curious as to what you guys have to say about it and what people have been saying online, and it'll be interesting to read some of those comments. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into this article, have a breakdown of the information first. So, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow official first look reveals the movie's logo and a glimpse of Millie Alcock's hero. I mean, what can we say about the casting that we haven't already said? James Gunn has already said that he saw Millie Alcock in the Game of Thrones spin-off, House of the Dragon, and you know, he basically loved her performance in that show, and he cast her in the Supergirl role, and I think Millie Alcock's going to absolutely nail this role. She's a fantastic actress from what we saw in House of the Dragon, and I think she's going to be really, really good. And I'm really excited to see what she does. So, DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn has taken to social media to share the first look at Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, confirming the movie has officially begun production in the UK. So, in this first look image, we see the Maid of Might hanging out in a bar, wearing a hoodie in place of her classic superhero costume. Millie Alcock is rocking Supergirl's trademark blonde locks, though, and we can see the character's logo on the back of her chair as well. So we get a reveal of kind of part of the set that they're filming on. We get a look at the back of Millie Alcock, and also we get a look at the logo. So there's a lot to sort of get into when it comes to reveals here. So I'm not going to read this bit here, guys, because this is attached to the X post, which we're going to be reading in a minute, so we'll get to that in a sec. So while not confirmed, it appears the movie might now be titled simply Supergirl. That's how Gunn refers to it in his posts, and how the official DC Fan First News Blast also drops Woman of Tomorrow. Similar to how Superman ditched Legacy, we'll let you know if he comments on that. So potentially, it's just now called Supergirl, not Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see if that is the official title. Maybe it's dropped the Woman of Tomorrow tagline. But anyway, guys, that's enough of the information. Let's go over to X here and check out James Gunn's post. So he posted this. This came to us yesterday. So thrilled to see cameras roll at Warner Brothers Studio Leavesden on Supergirl, with Craig Gillespie at the helm and the phenomenal Millie Alcock as our Kara Zor-El. Craig brings an incredible sensibility to the story, and Millie is every inch the unique Supergirl envisioned by Tom King, Bills Evely, and Anna Nogueira. So, sorry if I butchered those names, by the way. So, this is the image that we're all here to look at, guys. So, we don't actually get a look at Millie Alcock from the front. We don't, unfortunately, get a look of the Supergirl costume. Although, I'm crossing my fingers that there's going to be set leaks like there was with the Superman set leaks, and that we will get an official kind of look. Whether it's an official reveal or whether it's a set leak, I'm hoping that we get to see the Supergirl costume at some point soon. But, as for this image here, we can see in the background, we've got this kind of, almost kind of cyberpunk kind of style kind of bar in the background. We've got these neon lights, like I say, very cyberpunk kind of looking aesthetic to it, I would say. And we see the back of Millie Alcock here. We see her, obviously, the blonde hair. She's wearing a hoodie, and she sat in one of those like actor chairs that you always get on set. And we see the Supergirl logo here. So obviously she has the same logo as what David Corenswet Superman does. It's the new kind of rendition of the S logo. And but it looks like here with the Supergirl logo, it looks like we've kind of got this red kind of diffused almost kind of color around the outside, which we didn't have with the Superman logo. So it's a little bit different like that. It looks a little bit darker as well, but that could just be the lighting from the image. But yeah, we have this kind of diffused kind of red around the outside of the S, which whether it's just for this chair, I'm not sure. But if that is the case, that's part of the official logo, then obviously that's what separates it from David Corenswet's Superman logo. So that's the image there, guys. You'll see in just a sec that this is ripped out of a Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow Tom King's comic book run, this bar here. So if we go down, I'm just going to skip these comments for a second. So if we see this image here, you can see this is the bar that they're referencing in that newly released image of Millie Alcock. You can see in the background here we have Supergirl with her costume on. She's at the bar. She's on some sort of alien planet. And we have this very kind of cyberpunkian aesthetic kind of bar behind her. And I think this is the scene that they're filming in that revealed shot. I could be mistaken, but it very much does look like that. I mean, look at the colors. I mean, you look at the aesthetic, the kind of the architecture of the bar, if you like. It looks very, very similar to what we see kind of here in the background behind Millie Alcock here. So, yeah, I think that's going to be potentially the scene from that comic book there. So, let's check out some of these comments anyway. Hopefully, it's way better than the Batgirl movie. Isn't the problem with filming the next movie before the first one comes out is that if there's a huge backlash over anything that can't be corrected until several films down the road, I mean, that's the problem with the last DC Universe went through, and it's the problem that Marvel was having. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong here. So, I mean, if they come out with Superman and it does really, really bad, and they need to really badly course correct on something, but unfortunately they've already started making Supergirl before Superman's even come out. So, if they needed to course correct, unfortunately, instead of having one movie, seeing how it responds to the audience, and then course correcting if they needed to, they've now got 2 movies coming out, you know, but they must have a lot of faith in what they're doing with these movies, because they're going full steam ahead. Obviously, Superman comes out this year, 2025. Millie Alcock's Supergirl comes out 2026. Immediately the year after, and they're going full steam ahead with the DC Universe, so they must have a lot of faith in what they're doing. She's got to be at least this good for many fans to be interested. Yeah, man. I mean, Millie Alcock. I mean, this actress here, she's absolutely stunningly beautiful. But Millie Alcock herself, she's you know, she's a very attractive woman. She's beautiful to look at anyway. So, but you know, we're not really there to kind of. I mean, it's great to have eye candy in a Supergirl movie. Don't get me wrong. Coming from a male perspective, eye candy as Supergirl is a bit eye candy, but I mean, that's not the main thing. We want a well-written character with great dialogue, a great narrative, a great plot, you know, the threads. We want the story to make sense and kind of gel. We want the world building to be good. That's kind of the more important things than the eye candy. The eye candy is good to a point, but you know, having a great character with a great story and kind of the world building narrative of the DC Universe. That's what we're really looking for here. Can't wait to see Millie's Alcock. Sorry, let me say that again. Can't wait to see Millie's performance as Kara. Again, this is another frame from the Tom King comic book. Guys, check out the Tom King Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic book. I think you guys will find it pretty crazy. Like Kara Zor-El's on like different alien planets, and it's very, very different from, you know, DC movies we've had before. So check out the comic book if you want to prepare yourself for this kind of Supergirl movie. How do we get I don't know what that says. Again, we have that frame, which I think they're filming up above in that reveal shot. And then I can't even begin to fathom how excited I am. Is her human name still going to be Kara Danvers? Can we please just call her Kara Kent? It really frustrates me that when the earthly names sound so similar to Carol Danvers. A Supergirl reboot that dives deep into the Tom King and Bilquis Evie vision with Millie Alcock as Kara Zor-El. The perfect blend of artistry and strength for a modern take on the iconic character. Supergirl isn't just another superhero. She's hope, resilience, and something else. Is she going to have a decent looking suit, or will it be ill-fitting and padded like the Superman one? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that complained about the Superman costume. I have to admit, in some of the images, David Corenswet's Superman costume does look a bit strange, like with the creases and stuff. But once I saw the trailer, those kind of worries about the Superman costume kind of faded to the background. Once I saw it in action, I think it looks great, to be honest. And I think it's going to look great in the full film. And I'm sure Millie Alcock's Supergirl costume is going to look fantastic as well. Like I say, I'm crossing my fingers that we get a reveal of the suit soon, whether it's leaks or whether it's through official channels. I'm really hoping we get to see it soon, because I think it's going to be fantastic. But guys, there we are. The first piece of marketing reveal, image, whatever you want to call it, for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow coming from DC. Could not be more excited to see this. I really hope they knock it out of the park. They have a terrific actress, they have a great director, and obviously James Gunn shepherding the whole thing as well. So we're in safe hands. Hopefully it will turn out well. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this first reveal of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Does it get you more excited? Does it keep you the same? Do you not really care about the movie? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know down in the comment section. As always, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit that like and become a subscriber of the channel if you haven't already. It goes a long way to supporting the content, so I always appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video.